Hello and welcome back to Dead October, and today we are going to go over animal husbandry. More importantly, taming bears and wolves, because the wolf taming is an absolute pain. Do me a favor and hit the like button, that would be amazing. I generally try not to ask in videos, but our like levels are very low. Thank you. Now firstly, what you want to do is go into your memetics. I'm sure you've seen it. Logistics. And right down on the right hand side over by the grow light and fertilizers is animal capturing, where you can make the whistle, which once they are tamed, that's how you would call them to you. And then the tranquilizer throwing needle, which obviously you need that to tranquilize them. And as for the other part of it, you have the animal taming trough. So you have the animal trough where you put their food to feed them. And then you have various kinds of food to give them. Now, you don't have to give them just this food. What this food is, it's basically stable. So it won't go bad overnight if you feed them it. So you will want to give them their favorite foods when you're online: fish, meat, all the stuff that can decay and go bad. And then when you log off, or if you're going to be gone for a while, that's when you'll want to give them the dehydrated pellets. Now, also in here, there is the body boosted feed, which will bring it up to level 50, which that one's really important. So if you want level 50 animals, this is what you have to give them. And it needs deviated morels. So, you know, best to get your farming on. I thought I had more deviated morels than I did, but whatever, you don't care. You know what it is. So, and then you have meat pellets, grain concentrated feed, and then you have herbal feed. So depending on what the animal is, so like rabbits would get the herbal feed and deer would get the grain feed, since their favorite food is corn, and the rabbits like the herbal, so sage and whatever are their favorite foods. Now you can click on any of the animals to see what their favorite food is once you have them taming. So we will make some of these. They're pretty cheap to make. I'd say depending on what, you probably don't need more than 20. You can get them back from the animal, so it's not too big of a deal. And then we'll just make a whistle because. And of course, you are going to sit down right where my wolves spawn, aren't you? In case you are unaware, right here, there are 3 wolves that are always spawning, at least on my server. And I've been able to nab some S tier wolves from the 3 that are usually here. So just get rid of these butt wads. All right. And there is my pack. Now, a very useful tip of information is along with a regular high-powered weapon, that wolf did not, oh, it just laid down. Get yourself a little plinker or something to bring down their health a little bit, because you will absolutely destroy some of these animals for how powerful some of us are. So you see, it's easier just to get them down because you have that little white line right there on them. And all you need to do is get it down past that. See it right there? And then you can tranquilize them. Now, you would think that that is a good idea to have the webbing on, which for now it is, in case you make a mistake like I did. Like I have my tranquilizers and my fishing rod is there instead. But either way, you cannot trank them when they're like that, because they will just get out of it. So just chuck that at them and that's it. Now I have captured myself a wolf. All animals are the same, just like that. Now let's see what we got. We got a C class. So if you don't like it and you don't want it, you know, just do that and have the Animal Rights Society come at you for putting it in a bag and leaving it on the side of the road, because that is a thing. So again, one more time, we'll just do it super simply. All the animals are like this. You want to get them low. Like I said to you, get yourself a little plinker. Like that. Don't let them kill you. Ow, quit it. Chuck it at them, and then you got yourselves an animal. This dude's gonna kill me because I'm being an idiot. Can I pick him up when he's... Okay, so you can do that. Ooh, that was close. Now, sometimes you can pick up your darts. Sometimes you can't. So now we got ourselves 2 more wolves, and that's it. That's how you capture them. Let's see, we got an A grade, B grade, B grade. Oh, and another S. All right, well, you can go away, you can go away, you can go away. Again, don't tell anybody that that's what, you know, they're digital. It's fake. It's not, whatever. Don't call anybody. It wasn't, I didn't do, it wasn't me. All right, now that we're back, you can see my wolves. And unfortunately, this is actually how you are going to have to pen them. You cannot use this on the wolves. They will get out of the pen. 100%, they will get out. I don't know if it's because of the rendering in or as you're running back and the fence rendering in, is that's how they're getting out or they're just getting through it. But I couldn't use that with the wolves. I had to either use the half concrete wall or I just ended up using some of the tactical reinforcement fence around them because it just looked better than the concrete, I guess. I don't know. You know, word salad. Now, the trough itself is actually a barrier. So it acts almost as a door. You can see they can't get past it. Now, I did put the doors in here anyways, just because if they're able to get through the fence when it's re-rendering, then I'd imagine that the trough is going to do the same thing. Now, for wolves, their favorite food is beast meat, and then you can make them meat pellets. And actually, I'm going to take the meat pellets out now because it seems as though they actually favorite the pellets. Yeah, see, this dude already ate his pellets over the meat. And the pellets are going to be for nighttime or when you're not logged in. That's when you want to give them the pellets. So stop it, you piece of crap. Now, things you need to know about the wolves. You need to separate them because they will attack each other and they will kill each other. Also, the nutcracker will kill them. He just started shooting at them. I had 2 S tiers prior, a male and a female. And my nutcracker decided to slaughter them. I also would imagine that the guns are going to target them. You know what? Just for the sake of science in the video, let's turn it on and see what happens for a split second. Maybe? No? Are you going to let me do it? Yes, it is. Turn it off. Off, 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 off. Off. Please off. Please off. Please off. Off! What did they do to switches, man? Please tell me that didn't kill my bears. You good? Sorry about that. You have some health taken off. Yeah, I'd be mad too. How about you? And you have a little bit of health taken off. Hey! Down. I'm sorry. It was for science and YouTube. Leave a like. Save a bear. It ain't fair to be a bear. Yeah, I know. You're mad. And... well, you were probably low, and you were already low health. Oh, you're almost full health now. I don't know. I'm sorry. I just had to check. So, guns target them, and the nutcracker targets them. So anything that does damage to animals or whatever and stuff on your property, protects your property, will do damage to them. Now, as for taming your bears, they are big fans of fish. That doesn't work until they're fully tamed. So you can do the same thing with the bears as you can with the wolves and use this as a barrier. Obviously, their swatting is quite... I shouldn't say swatting. Their paw reach is a lot further than what the wolves can. But these guys are a little bit more docile than the wolves are. Like, you really gotta poke them in the butt. Poke the bear to get them aggravated. You know, so... fair amount easier to deal with. Now, I didn't, after my experience with the wolves, I just straight went for the large fence to fence them in because I don't really want to have to chase around a bear to try to get it back in its cage. I mean, you can just run up to them, press F, and then you can H to recall to your backpack and get them, put them back in your bag and put them down. Now, if you do have to put them back in your bag like that to get them back into their cage or for any reason, they do still keep the same amount of taming as they did before. So one of the things I like, I have 2 rabbits just because they were the first things I tamed when I was trying to do this, but I decided to go ahead and keep them around because if you click on one of the animals, you can look at all of your animals, their taming levels, what they are, how long, you know, everything, what they need, their favorite foods and everything. So I would recommend doing that. Yes, I know. I will heal up right now. So I would absolutely recommend having some regular animals around just, you know, for that reason. I'm being a really annoying YouTuber right now, aren't I? Being like running and jumping around and being all stupid instead of just standing still. Now, another thing that I am noticing with these animals are that you can only have 6 in your territory. So, and that's it. At first I was wondering if it's like, okay, so maybe you can only have 2 of each animal. No, it's just 6 all around, period. So for wolves, from 0 to 20, animals will not produce any supplies and will try to escape or attack the player. So that's us, that's normal. When they are between 20 to 50%, animals will not produce any supplies. But I think at level 20 to 50, they're fine. You might even be able to like release them out. I'm still going to leave them in their pens. And animal ranks. And then when they're from 80 to 100, animal efficiency reach their maximum output efficiency. Now, I don't think that the wolves do anything. Oh, hello, little bunny. I don't think that the wolves give you anything. I think they're purely just attack animals. And now, honestly, I'm not sure exactly what the bunnies give you, but I like them. They're cute, they're fun, and they were my first tame, so I'm keeping them. I would imagine they're going to give you meat and pelts, possibly, and they are eventually going to breed, even though we can only have 6 animals at the same time, but it just says coming soon. Now, the deer give you meat and pelt, and I would imagine some of the other animals do the same thing as well, depending on what you grab. I know there's the goats, but the goats give wool, and we don't need wool yet. I'd imagine in the new PvE thing that's coming in October, when we have to survive the bitter cold, we'll need wool to stay warm. So keep that in mind for then. But obviously right now we have no idea what's going on with any of that. Bears, I would imagine, are also going to be good for protecting your property. The taming stuff for them is locked, so I'm not quite sure what they're going to give us. So the bears may also give us pelt and meat and other stuff like that as well. So it's just one of those things we're going to have to wait and see. And anyways, that is about all the information that I have for you at this time. Do me a favor and hit the like button. That would be absolutely wonderful. Leave a comment and let me know if you have any tips and tricks on this. Yep, that is not going to get that gold. Let me know if you have any tips and tricks with animal husbandry and taming and whatnot with animals, if you know any better ways or tips and secrets, but I think I got about the gist of it. I do hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll be seeing you soon.